today's topic is something I found on a Star Trek fan site that I'm on. Now this is a widely agreed upon subject by most as being one of the worst Star Trek movies out there, and that being Star Trek V. Most Trek fans consider it to be one of their worst, or one of the stupidest or lamest. You know, I think the consensus is by most people is that Star Trek the motion picture, they don't like 3, which I think is kind of weird because 3 is in the trilogy. But anyway, that's not right now. 1, 3, and 5 are generally the ones people don't like. Well, we're just talking about 5 today. Now see, I actually like number 5. I like the whole, how the Enterprise takes off and it leaves Excelsior over there, you know, because the bolts are missing from whatever, from warp, you know, from warp drive. I thought it was funny. I know this ship like the back of my hand, and he gets hit, you know, there's little funny things like that that are great. And let's see, what else is there? Oh, then there's, like, I don't know, then there's the camping, the row your boat thing. I always thought that was cool. And then he's got the little thing with the marshmallows that come out, and it's like, and I remember people won awards or whatever it was to actually win the little machine that Spock uses or whatever. Anyway, you know, things like that. It just, oh, and then there's the, you can't break out of this cell. It can't be done. Because they used me as a test, you know, and it's like, I don't know, I thought it was funny. The only thing I didn't really care for was the whole ending about the, I am God, bring your starship closer. But one of the great thing is, what does God need with a starship? You know, it's great, you know. To me, it was a light-hearted movie, which to me, it was still Star Trek. I mean, there's nothing else, I mean, there's no denying that it isn't Star Trek. It's Star Trek. You know, there's nothing, I don't know, I mean, like I said, there are people out there that just hate certain movies, and, you know, it's widely known that people hate certain movies, and that just happens to be one of them. You know, it's kind of like along the same lines to me as how everyone hates Batman Forever, and I actually kind of like Batman Forever. It's actually probably my favorite Batman movie. It's just, you know, to me, it's that lighthearted, you know, Batman isn't supposed to talk like this all the time. He's not always a serious bad guy. Oh my god, I can't even talk like that. It hurts my throat. But, you know, the last 3 Batman movies, everybody's like, oh, I love Batman, Batman this, Batman that. I'm like, actually, to me, the best Batman is probably from Batman animated series, but that's just me. I mean, oh, and then you got the old 60s version, which I like too. I mean, the nice slapstick comedy, you know, except he knows everything too quickly. It's like with the riddle. Oh, I get it. It's blah, blah, blah right away. And it's like, how do you know that right away? It's like, are you Google? Anyway, way off topic. Anyway, I personally, it's one of my favorites is Star Trek V. I remember actually doing a school project on Star Trek V, and I remember spelling Star Trek wrong. Because I really wasn't paying attention, or I don't honestly remember what it was, but I remember spelling it wrong, and I was like, oh my, I look back at it now and it's like, anyway, I just thought I'd give my 5 cents on that one.